we will start off away with the. So in today's session, we will start off right away with the basics to really go through. So I hope there is no questions about that. But we go into the sniper bot on Telegram and we'll show you exactly just to show here the step, how it looks like. We click on start. We then click on copy trade. When we click on copy trade, we can add a wallet. When we also want to select a user wallet for copy trade, so we want to select our wallet, so also the trades are being done from your wallet. We click on add wallet. We can then give it a name and call this test 777. We can give it an address. We activate the buys. We activate the sells, and we can. So in today's session, we will start off right away with the basics to really go through. So I hope there is no questions about that. But we go into the sniper bot on Telegram and we'll show you exactly just to show here the step, how it looks like. We click on start. We then click on copy trade. When we click on copy trade, we can add a wallet. When we also want to select a user wallet for copy trade, so we want to select our wallet, so also the trades are being done from your wallet. We click on add wallet. We can then give it a name and call this test 777. We can give it an address. We activate the buys. We activate the sells, and we can point out our amount mode where I can give it, for example, here a fixed amount of 0.1 Solana, meaning then here this will be also confirmed and we can confirm the wallet. From that moment, every single trade that this trader is going to doing, our wallet also executes. So really fast and very simple. Another thing that I just want to point out also right here in the beginning, if we want to monitor our trades, we can have something like the trade monitor where we click on it and we see all the positions of our tokens that we are holding. Here, for example, if I just choose one of those, let's say we go on number 17, Pro token, we can see here all the data. We see the time elapsed, 54 hours that I'm holding this token. I can see the amount of the token that I'm holding. I can see the initials, meaning I'm holding $30 of this. I bought for $30. Right now it's worth $80. So I'm now 165% in plus. And from here, I have the chance to also sell it manually if I don't want to wait for the trader to be selling. So I have here the option for 25%, 50%, 75, 100, or set a different amount. Here I can just, for this example, I will click on sell 25% now. I can click on confirm, meaning the transaction is going through right away. And you will see transaction is done, P&L picture is created, and we can see I just closed manually this trade with 166%. So that's all about the functions that we have here. Jumping now right into the next one, which we will see and show the people how exactly can we track those wallets and how can we find it? Because I think that's the most interesting part for a lot of people here. So what we do here is we go to the website GMGM. And what we like to filter through is we see all the data of those tokens that get launched every single day. What we are looking for is fresh meme coins. Why? Because we don't want to have some meme coins that have some 412 days, 315 days, 412 days, because this means that you will only find whales that holds this token for a long time. And we don't want to hold a meme coin for way too long. We just want to get in at a good position and get out with a good profit. So that's what we are looking for. So how do we do that? We look for projects that are really, really new. So we look for projects that are between 0 and 30 days maximum. That's the filter that we're looking for. What I always like to do is I filter through the market cap, because by that I see the most and the best cryptos or best projects that come up right now with the most volume. And there's volume, something's good is happening there. And then I just check projects which have like a low day amount. Like for example, here, 5 days. You can also see here, way lower below. Okay, we can also see 3 days. Okay, so when I see a project which has like a good market cap and also a low age amount, we can then look deeper into that. So we can go, for example, for Chill Guy. When we click at the chart, we then can see this whole chart movement of this token, which we can always see is very similar. At the beginning, only a few people entering in, and then the price skyrockets. So what we do with this information, we can scroll down and we can see all the buys and all the sells. But what's interesting for us is how can we find the traders that enter this low and exit with a high amount? So that we can do by clicking on traders. And here we can filter all the traders that made the most profit by entering with a low amount and also then exiting with a high amount. That's what we are looking for. But it's important here to say that because there will also be people that entering at 40,000 and exiting with 140,000. That's only a 4x. That's not really that interesting. We are looking for people that entering with a very low amount and exiting with a really high amount. So when we do that, we can just scroll in here. And at the same time, while we're looking at the small amount and a high amount on the right side, we can also on the left side just hover over with our mouse and we can see all the data. And what I'm looking for is a high win rate. We can see here, for example, you can see on the right side, you will see how much he bought for. Next one is how much he sold, the P&L, the balance. And then below, that's what we're looking for, is the 7-day win rate, which is here saying 35%. And the 7-day P&L is here 237. So even when the P&L is good, the win rate is not that interesting. So we can do that by just hovering over each one. Don't have to look into deeper. This one only has a 41% win rate. This one has a 60, which is better. This one, for example, it's loading, has a 75. So we can click on that and we can look deeper into that wallet. So when we look into that wallet, the first thing that I always want to check, okay, the win rate is good, but the win rate is not everything, because it's also possible that people with a high win rate have unrealized profits. What does this mean? Meaning that people buy tokens, and a lot of those tokens, they don't even sell, meaning they're still holding them even when they're 80 or 90% negative. So they don't sell it because then it will affect their win rate. So they just leave it that in the wallet. So how can we track that? By looking at the unrealized profit, which we can see here. When we see the unrealized profit is also positive, this is a green sign. When there is unrealized profit that's negative, that's always a red flag for us, and we don't want to look deeper into that wallet. Okay, so we see now the win rate, we see the total P&L, which is also positive. We see the unrealized profits, also positive. And we can see the last 7 days, this guy made 747% and $120,000. But we also can see the distribution, meaning all of his trades, meaning this wallet is a fresh one, as we can see only 9 trades, 3 above 500, 4 between 0 and 200, and only 2 between 0 and minus 50. So even this data is okay. So what are we looking for now? Now, timing is key. We are looking how long is it ago that this guy was trading, because we don't want to follow a trader that traded 3 months ago, but someone who's trading right now. And we can see here on the right side, the age. So to make a small explanation about everything that we see here, we see on the left side, the token. On the very left side, we see if it was a buy or a sell. Then we see the total USD amount. And we see on the right side, then the profit or the negative that he made. On the total right side, we can see the age. So what we're looking for here is when we look at those points and those buys and the sells, we want to have between a buy and a sell at least more than 3 minutes in between. Because we don't like when someone's buying and he's selling 1 minute after or 2 minutes after, because this can mean that he's a sniper, meaning when he enters the market, the price goes up. you enter also the market and he already sells, grabbing your liquidity. In the books, it will look like that he made profit, but you will wonder yourself, why am I getting out with negative profits? So that's the reason. And how to be safe on the side is by looking at the time. How can you do that? By just hovering over here on the right side of the trades. When I hover over this time, I can see 10:58:02. So if I, for example, go for trades, how can I also do that? I can, for example, click on the token that he bought, and I can see his buy position and his sell position. So I just scroll down, we can see here all his sells, and I can see on the right bottom side the first buy, which was on the 16th of November at 503.55. And you see the first sell was a lot later, meaning even 1 day later, when he started selling. This is a great sign, because this means when you enter 1 minute after him and then exit 1 minute after him, you are still in profit. So to understand the sniper theory is when people get in, price goes up, after you get in, he sells and you get out here. So he gets out in profit and you get out negative. How to be aware of it? Check the time. So the time needs to be more than 3 minutes. And what we can do here, when I check those wallets, I just click on every single of those tokens where I can see and see his performance. So for example, Chill Guy, I can click on it. I can see right away the total profit of 11,000%. I can then check the timing, which I can see, okay, he entered 3 days ago and exited 2 days ago. From that moment, he started selling. To give you here even more explanation about what you can see, you see the sells in total USD, you see the amount of token that he sold, and you see the price for what he sold for, plus the time. So you see here, he bought for $1,600, 10 million of the tokens, and 1 day later, he started selling it. 968,000 of the token for 4,800%, then 1 million for 5,000, 500,000 tokens for 3,000, and so on. So this was a pretty good trade. Let's look in the next one. Next one is Cent. You can see here, okay, it's plus minus 0. He's still not selling and he's still holding. Okay, we just go on to the next one. We can see here, he bought another one with minus 45%. This also happens, but we have to look at the full picture. So we just move on to the next one. You can see here, bought here Skibbity and another 11,000%. Let's check the time. You can see here, okay, this is now an older trade because he bought it like 40 days ago was the last buy, and the one before was even 150 days ago. So even when he made here 11,000%, this is a very long-term hold. So then, okay, we can go into the next one. We see the next one, which is here another 80%, still holding it. So even when we see here, okay, all the tokens that he's buying, he's holding it for a little bit longer time, but he's not buying too many different tokens. And that's also important because there is people that like to buy 30 or 50 different tokens and they don't sell it. They hold it and maybe they sell only 10 of those and all of the rest, they just leave it. How can you track that? By just looking on the left side. If the token they buy, they also sell it. And if the more of those tokens are always being sold, this is a very good sign. So this wallet is okay. It's not the best one, but we can definitely work with it. So we can then just jump to the next one and we can go further for another investigation of other trades. So for example, let's hover over this one and we will see here another 92% of win rate. So let's jump deeper into that. So we can see here right away, okay, his win rate is 92%. His total PLN is positive. Unrealized profit is also positive. And the last 7 days, he only made 21%. So that's not the best case, but still, I'm looking deeper into the trades. So how is he performing right now? So we can look deeper into that, and we can then see how his performance is. So with this trade, you can see 77%. And the first thing that I always mention, number one priority, timing, is the trade when he's entering far enough to the sell when he's exiting. We can also see here, he bought 20 hours ago. The first sell was 12 hours later, meaning that 8 hours in between, which is a very good sign because you are not entering to some sniper that's just getting your liquidity. The next one, you can see Ari is here entering 89%. So we can just, scroll down. We can see this guy's, there's too many sells. So that's also sometimes the case that you don't see the buys, but you can see 89%. And all of these trades are older. Some of them are 3 days, 21 hours, 20 hours, and he's selling now. So it's also a very good sign and he's making profit of it. Next one we can see here is Chill Guys. He's making 2,344%. So also a very good sign here, meaning he got a very good entry at the beginning and he's selling right after. The next one we can check is Skills, which he bought not at the beginning, also a very good sign, but right before the pump and then selling it right after for 363%. So also a very good sign. And we can see all the tokens that he's buying right now, he's also then selling. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see too many projects where we click on it and we only see the buys, but we also want to see the sells. And in best case scenario, the buys and the sells are not too far from each other. So here we have also another okay wallet that we can look deeper into it. And especially when I tell okay wallets, meaning that you can put it on your list, write down the wallets on the list. Let's make a top 10. And then if you look through other lists and other wallets, you can always then tell by yourself, is this wallet that I'm checking right now better than the one that I looked up before, or is it worse? And you make your first own top 10 list. And then you just take the first top 3 of this list and put it into your wallet. What do you do with that? I always say, take one practice test, meaning all these 3 wallets that we then choose, we can put it in and we only trade with a test amount of, let's say, $5 per trade or even less, $3 per trade. This is only the case. So you can see 24 hours. How is the performance of this trader live on your account? Are you seeing more green pictures or are you seeing more red pictures? Based on that, you can then choose after 1 day if you want to keep him in your wallet and you want to then scale up the amounts that you want to trade with, or do you want to delete it and get another trader in? So same scenario here. Let's do it one more time. We just go to the wallet and we go for the trades. So we can see here, okay, this one, for example, one thing that I always look for is also the soul balance. So if someone has a 0 soul balance, this means that, for example, this guy doesn't have any Solana on his wallet, meaning he probably won't be copying with this wallet anymore. So, okay, we just keep on going then from there. So you can see here, there is no win rate. So we just move on. Next one, there is also no win rate. So we just move on. So then, if we just fast forward here, you can also see here, okay, there is also 74% win rate, not that interesting. We can see here, there's no win rate. The next one, let's see here, 95% win rate. The guy entered with $400, exited with $60,000. So what can we do? We click on that wallet and we look deeper into it. So first thing that we do is we look here, win rate is good, last 7 days is 500%, total PLL is very good, unrealized profits also positive. All of his distribution, we see that this guy is trading for a high amount of time because he has 328 trades, meaning that this percentage and all the data that we see is probably very accurate because it's not just some 3 trades or 5 trades, but this guy's trading right now. And we can see most of the trades are between 0 and 200%. A lot of trades are also over 500% and only 48 trades between 0 and minus 50. So what we do now is we look into every single trade. We look at the timing. So we just click on the token and we can see the buying entry and selling entry. A very good entry, 21 hours he bought, 4 hours he sold, meaning there is more than 15 hours in between. Next token, we click on it and we see 700% profit. Also amazing. He bought before the pump, meaning we can track down 13 hours at 7:37.27 and he sold at 80:53, meaning even here 1 hour in between. So then we can go to the next one. We go to next one is 700%. And that's what we do every single time. So we can then check always, how is this trader doing? We can always, very important here, for example, always check also the buys and the sells, meaning how fast is it, for example, here in between. Because here we can see that this guy, and that's one thing that you have to calculate and then also see in your wallet, for example, as an example. Because here you can see, okay, he got very high percentage of trades, but what we can see here, he buys the token bytes. He buys it for 100 at 11.3520, and you can see he sells it at 11.36. So it's here only 1 minute in between. So we can check and we see, okay, this might be not the best trade because there the timing is in 3 minutes. So that's one alarm. We don't want to see that. We also can see this one more time here. When we look at Mia, he's buying at 11.1422 and 11.16 he's selling. That's in 2 minutes. That's also not a good sign. And if we look at the trade, you won't be getting the same profits here. So this is now a second alarm, meaning, okay, now you have to decide. Do you want to risk it if you already see it 2 times? Because then it also can happen 2, 3, 4, 5 times on your wallet as well. Are you risking it because you see the amount of profits that he's doing? Or you say, I don't want it at all, and you just look out for the next trader. For me personally, after I've seen the first and the second wallet, this would be a more risky wallet that I put on the third position because I don't really prefer such wallets if I have the other wallets that are not doing this. So that's very important here. The timing is in between 3 minutes. This is a red sign for us. We don't want to trade someone like that. Okay. As a last example here is maybe one more thing that I can also show you here because I think everybody now understands what's important for here to look out for. I also have a picture that we maybe can go through one last time to realize that. The first thing that we don't want to see is the unrealized profit being negative. This is the thing that we see here. Unrealized profit needs to be positive. When it's negative, meaning people buying tokens and they are not selling their losses. They are holding many tokens with minus 80, minus 90%, and they are just not selling it. So an unrealized profit is negative, red sign for us. We don't want to follow this trader. Next one is a token is bought more than 3 times before it's sold. Why is this important? Because I personally want someone that's only entering with 1 trade and then selling. If he's selling 10 times or 20 times, that's okay, because that's still then accumulating your position. But if he's buying more than 1 times, I always say 1 time is perfect, 2 times is okay, 3 times is the limit, 4 times is too much. Why? Because if someone's buying 4 times or even 6 times or 10 times, this means that if you are entering with a fixed amount of 0.1 Solana, you will not enter in this token with 0.1 Solana, because if he enters 10 times, you will end up in the same token with 1 Solana. So your risk management is way, way, way off. So that's why we look at people that are buying a token. Are they only buying it 1, 2, or 3 times? Everything above, I don't want to follow traders that trade like that. Third thing is buying and selling happens within 3 minutes. That's the thing that we always track in here. That's the first thing that I always then do. It's because I don't want to follow snipers. People that get in fast, get out fast, and you are the one making losses because they grab your liquidity. So we like to see traders that enter at a good position. They're waiting for a little bit, and then they are selling. So the longer this period, the better it is. And the fourth thing is here, buying lots of different tokens without selling any. So we can also sometimes see traders that buy 30 different tokens and you don't see any sell sign, meaning that here on the left side where you see sell, 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 you only see all of the buys. This is not a good sign, because in practice, you will see it like every of those tokens being bought up, meaning after the 30th token, you will get a notification saying not enough balance on your wallet, because all of your Solana are in active trades of tokens and you can't buy any more tokens. Meaning you never want to have your full capital locked in all active trades. So that's why I like to see traders that maybe trade a little bit less, but still they do good profits. because there is too many people that buy too many tokens. They leave the negative tokens in the wallet, so you will have dead positions that you then have to close manually, and we just don't prefer that. So these are the rules to always go through as a checklist when checking the trades. Last thing here is maybe another thing that I can share with you is what we can do besides tracking only the wallets or only the tokens. We can also go to Discover. So when we go to Discover, we can see all the best traders that are trading now in the last 7 days and have the best P&L. So this data is also updated every single day. And we can now filter for all the wallets, all the traders that made the most P&Ls in the last 7 days. What we will see here in the section is different traders that we see when we look for traders in the token section. Because here, mostly, you will see very fresh wallets. Fresh wallets that get into trades very early, do a lot of profits. That's why they have this amount of profits. But you will also see here on the right side how many trades they do. Because you can see here the 7-day transactions, you can say only 8 trades have been done. Only 2 trades have been done. 2 trades have been done. 11 trades have been done. There's only a few that do a little bit more, like 83, 64, 16, and 80. But most of them are very, very low. So what we like to look for is people that have at least a little bit more of trades. So for example, like here, this guy has 14 trades. So we can look then deeper into this guy. So for example here, we can see his win rate is 100%. This is great. We can see the last 7 days, he has 2,200%. And we can see the total PLN is $13,000. And unrealized profit is positive. So this looks great. What can we do now? We look at the timing. So we go to the tokens. And we see the first thing, I always hover with my mouse over the time. See the buy and the sell. This is a great sign because he's buying a token and he's selling it right away without going in between with too many other projects. So he's buying at 12:19.58 and he's selling at 17:23.54, meaning there's 5 hours in between. Amazing. This is a great, great sign. He's entering with $200 and we can click on the token. We can see his enter position and his exit position. And he made 320%. Amazing trade. That's what we want to see. So we can go deeper, go to the next one. You can see here, he bought at a very good position. He still didn't sold. It was 9 hours ago. The price is still very good, meaning this is not a pump and dump point, and he's 150% in profit. The next one, you can also see here, he also had a very bad trade. That also happens. But in the end, you have to see all the trades and then figure out, are there more positive trades than negative trades? And do I want to trade with that guy? So he had here a negative trade. Next one we can see is then Assel Dodge. He also had very amazing entry and he made 495%. So let's look at the timing. He entered 13 hours ago and then exited 12 hours ago, meaning 1 hour in between. Amazing. And that's what we can do then on and on. So okay, we find another one, we can put it on the list and we can type in, for example, fresh wallet because we've seen this guy is trading since only 1 day. So we can then follow him and see if he finds another trades, like for example, those where he made 300, 500, or even 700%. So from then on, we can move on and we can see also here, very important sign, we can see the win rate. So for example, we can track down people that have a good win rate and have also a few of those transaction on here. So another one would be here with 22 trades. So when I go, for example, here with 22 trades, let me share this one more time. I will go here on the wallet and I will see the total win rate. Total win rate, 85%. Last 7 days, 620%. We can see the total P&L is positive. Unrealized profit is also positive. And we can see also here now all of the tokens and the trades. First thing that we do, look at the timing. Meaning we can see the token, wow, he bought it, because we can see the buy and we can see the sell. How much time is between? He bought at 16:00:56 and he sold at 17:10:09. 1 hour in between. We can check the graph. He's entering, he's exiting, and you would have also exited with the same amount of profit, 270%. Amazing. This is a great trade. We look at the next one. We click on that and we see he's entering and he's exiting. How much time in between? 11 hours, 5 hours he sold, meaning 6 hours in between. Another amazing trade, maybe only 30%, but a very healthy trade. This is not just some pump and dump where you have no chance to getting the same profits. This is the trades that we are looking for. And we go further. We then just go to the next one. Okay, we have now 2 good trades. Now we see, okay, on the one side, we have very good trades because it's 100%. But one thing that you need to mention, and this is one thing that we will also add to our red flag list. And what we'll see here is that the buy is at the really beginning of the chart. And this is something that we don't really like to see, because this can mean that this guy is also a creator of the tokens, where our sniper bot won't be able to also get the same entry, meaning this buy will not be executed on the sniper bot. Let's see if we can find it one more time. And we also have it here, where you can see the buy is at the same amount, and he's selling then at the top, meaning no chance that you can also get the same profit. So if you see the dot of the buy, when we zoom in, for example, okay, we can't zoom in here, but these dots that I'm talking about, you can see here, if it's at the beginning of the chart, you go to the next trader. Because even when he has great trades besides that, it's not worth the risk to look at too. So, then we can move on to the next one. Like, for example, here with 59 transactions. So we can click on that and we can go deeper into that one. So we can see right away his win rate is 100%, which is not always correct, because you can also see right away here he had some lost trades. So we can look deeper into it. The lost trades here means that he had some positive trades before that are more positive than the lost trades that he took. So not always check only the win rate. Look at the full picture. Win rate, including the 7-day P&L, including the unrealized profit, and then including each of the trades that he has been doing. So we can click into the next one, where you can see he buys happy, and he then has 172% in profit. This is not really the best type of charts that we want to see, but we can look into when does he buy and when does he sell. And we can see, for example, here, he's buying 1 hour at 20.09 and he's selling it already 5 minutes after. So even when it's after 3 minutes, it still wouldn't be the best sign to look deeper into. So if I find now another red flag that I would say, okay, I'm not really that happy with it, I wouldn't really recommend trading with this guy. So here you have 70.51 and 80. Okay, so the time is okay and he made a good profit. Still, the price looks a little bit choppy for me, because here I can see the bars at the beginning of the chart. So not really the best sign. You can also then see, do we have another one of those? We have 755, but the buy is at the really beginning. So also not really the best sign here. And if you have more of those signs, you don't have to look deeper into it, because if it's for you, you have to say, there's too many red flags, too many bad signs already. It's not worth to look deeper into, because there's so many thousands of wallets out there. Just focus on the good ones, where you don't see any of those red flags, and then put them on your list, filter them of the best ones and the worst ones, and then just go with them. So I think for now on, we have all the best things that we have to track on and to see which wallets do we want to follow, what do we want to look at to. And I would now just make a little Q&A session for everybody, where you can also either ask your question, we can go through those, and then we will look out also for some wallets that you want to share that we can look out through together, and we will end the session here. As a very last thing also here, I want to mention that with BITFOOT, we also have something that is very amazing, which is called the white paper, for everybody that always has some questions about what are the function, how does it work, and we will see at this white paper all the information that we want. So when you scroll down a little bit, you will see all the tools explained exactly on our white paper section, where we can go, for example, for Trade Monitor. All the features are explained exactly step by step, so you know what to do. So the team here invested more than 250 hours of work. So please use it as well. And what I wanted to forward here as well is when we go on the left side to the point error messages, you will also find all the error messages that might be coming up in your wallet, and you're asking yourself, what does it mean? Go to this page and it will explain you exactly what every single error message means and what is the best solution to fix that error message. So you won't be wondering, okay, did I do anything wrong? Here you have all the explanations, very fast forward. When it's saying not enough balance for swap, meaning you don't have enough Solana on your wallet, or you connected a wrong Solana wallet on there. So you have to add either more Solana or change the wallet. Same thing as here. You can see you haven't copied any bytes. Very logical error, meaning that you're following a trader where he bought already some tokens before you followed him. Now he's selling those and you didn't buy those tokens and even sell them. Thing. Also here, everything explained. So feel free to go into this error message part and also check out everything. Perfect. I will close up.
All right. That is amazing. Amazing. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I trust that you had a great night. For me, BITFOOT is going to be our #1 project. We're going to be talking about BITFOOT from Monday next week, every day, because I'm sure from Monday next week, I'm going to start trading on the BITFOOT platform fully. And I just want us to look at a few things. See, when it comes to trading, we have to be patient to understand the technology. We learn from the losses, the failure of others, all right? We've seen how that if your emotions can make you lose money even in the project, all right? Maybe you see you're following a particular trader and the thing is moving so fast and you decide to add more to your position. That can lead to a huge loss. We've seen people lose $1,000, $300, and you don't want to do that. So #1 is to get your top 10 wallets that you follow. Right? Basically, we're going to analyze this wallet. I'm a conservative trader. I trade one instrument at a time. So I would like to follow you heading. You don't want a trader that is buying too many coins. You want a trader that maybe buy just a particular instrument, it buys it and sell it. At least, it gives you time to the robot to copy the trade and to exit the trade. Traders that can leave trade for at least a while, not just 3 minutes like you saw all the red flags, all right? And you talked about traders who are always buying at the beginning of the project, which means they create the project, they pump it and dump it. See, so from this, your top 10, going to narrow it down to 3. And from the 3, you take the best one. That's the way we're going to do it. We're not going to do it like every other person is doing it and just following every trader. You will lose a lot. Even if at the end of the day, you are able to do, for me, even if you do 50%, 100%, because sometimes you're going to do 300%, all right, 400%, 50%. And yes, you don't have to, you're not going to expose all your capital. Everybody you can start with maybe $50, all right? In that $50, you want to expose just 10%. You start with $5. You said you can even do $3. You start as like that until you master the way it works. Then you just keep. We're not just going to go and start analyzing and trying. No, I'll work with those that the wallet address that are already out there that the people are already following. So we get the best all this wallet address together, analyze them ourselves. Then we can give out the wallet, because even if we all in our community, so far about 300 of us have registered into the BITFOOT. If you have not registered, well, you have to register today. Don't waste your time. It's not, sometimes you say this thing look too technical. No, it's not that difficult, because we're going to be here working together as a team. We have a huge trading community now too. All right, so we're all going to work together in team to make sure that everybody is profitable. So if you don't have an account yet, then look for the link on the groups and sign up immediately. Then also join the WhatsApp group, where we have this regular Zoom and training you can learn from other traders. So with BITFOOT, we are not in a hurry at all, because we know that this one has come to stay. This one is not a high-risk project that we don't know whether it's going to be here in 1 month or 3 months. No, BITFOOT is going to be here for a long time. All right, and the knowledge we get from the project will help us, even if the robots become obsolete. Because of the knowledge we get from the academy, we can be following other traders ourselves. All right, but the beautiful thing about the BITFOOT is that you just need to follow one good trader, all right, a conservative trader, right? You can risk $100 on that trade. You can put $50, but we're going to start small. You start with 3, you start with 5, right? By the time you do that for 1 month, and now you understand the way it works, you see, there's nothing like fear of missing out. No FOMO here, because it has come to stay. It's like Forex. Whether you've lost money in Forex or you had bad experience, doesn't mean that there is nothing like Forex. Forex is there. Over 7 trillion every day. Now this meme coin too, because of the way they move so fast, you are able to make so much return. So we are going to be taking advantage of this technology, and this will be our #1 system. All right, our #1 system here is going to be BITFOOT. All right. Then we also talked about, for example, when you start, for those who have registered but you've not gotten your $50 token, it's time for you to get it. So you're going to need at least, say, $80. All right, get your USDT $80. Then you convert it to your Ethereum, right? What do you call it? Get your MetaMask, all right, to buy that coin. So you can join us in our support meeting today by 10:30. We want to help those who want to get their coin, their BITFOOT coin. We want to help everybody to make sure you have your USDT, right? Make sure you have enough USDT. For those who want to get 50, have at least $80 or $75. We'll try with $75. For those who want to get their 250 package, so that they can start immediately practicing, all right? Whether you get 250 or 50 is not a loss, because that coin is an asset. And you and I know that the way the technology is built, that coin is going to have value, because before you can access the robot or the tools or the academy, you have to hold a certain amount of that coin. So even if you buy $250 worth of the coin, it's not a loss, right? The reason why we say let us hold on is because we're tired of promises. Oh, this thing is coming, and it's going to make our life better, and we all put in so much money only for us to find out that it is not so, right? So with BITFOOT, we can see that this is a real technology. This is really going to make 2025 a beautiful year for us, a year of favor. All right. So talk about when it comes to trading, like I said, it takes time. It's about training. So this is not something that like an established business where you just put your money and it's just working for you. No, you have to, you can see it's decentralized. All right, it's not some centralized system where everybody must follow a particular trader. No, you have the right not to follow a particular trader. You have the right to set a stop loss. You have the right to put your take profit. You have the right to get out of the freedom is amazing. All right, and you don't need to be afraid. I don't know anything about trading. No. That's why we are here. That's why we are here, to help all of us to grow. Give instances of maybe you want to follow a trader, and you notice that, like those of you that are already in my class, we talked about um, 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 unrealized profits, right? Unrealized P&L, or floating P&L. If the floating P&L is negative, that is a red flag. And you're looking at somebody who is trading, buying too many coins, it's a red flag. And we're also looking at people who trade less. Conservative trader, those of you who follow my trade, you see how my trade is just one trade per day. All right, one trade per day. And you know, and is as long as
You are
the most important thing
frozen.
is capital.
You were a little bit frozen.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So can you hear me
Yes,
now?
we can hear you now.
All right, okay. Thank you very much. So, because the number one thing about investment is capital, protecting your capital preservation. That's the number one thing. Because if you don't preserve your capital and you have an opportunity tomorrow, you will not have money to participate. So the first thing you want to think about is capital preservation. For example, those who want to start with 250 now, if you have enough capital for that, fine. At least with your 250 package, you should have at least another extra $100, all right, that you're going to trade, all right? So the 250 give you early access, or at least you should have $100 or $200 that you can use to participate in the trading. But you don't need to worry. You just need to follow just one trader, conservative trader who doesn't trade too much, all right? And I think basically these are the few points that I've noted on the BITFOOT. It's going to be an exciting, because I really love it. I've really been, wishing to learn how to, because I don't just like to just go to YouTube and just do many things. No, I like to follow those who are doing it and are already doing it well. It makes my work easy. All right. So if I don't have somebody who's already there doing it, it's very difficult for me to just go and start learning it. I just stay with my niche and what I know. But now that we have BITFOOT community, we have a lot of people that are already doing it, then it's going to be an exciting journey. All right, you won't even remember what happened to you with DGTP. All right, so now the second project that I'm really excited about is the new one that Mike just gave or brought to us. This one is like a casino, right? I'm just going to share my screen. I've been trying to, it's like a robot tool, like BITFOOT, where the robot will show you when to trade, when to participate in that casino, right? So you buy a premium package of $58. So you need $59 USDT, fund it, and you get that robot. Then you just need to fund your casino. This is the casino, right? You just need to fund your casino with even $10. I even funded with $15, right? So this is it. You basically, this one you can it is how much time you give to it. All right, the robot will tell you what to do. Basically, this one, what you, if you see, I have a balance of 15. I just started because Mike said specifically $10, $15 is what you need. Dave, he is making, yesterday he said himself and Antonio, they made about $160 something in the morning, another $40 in the afternoon. With this one, even if you're risking 20 cents, you can make up to $25 to $30 per day. All right. If you start to, now he's exposing $5. All right. And now the profits is just keep increasing. All right. So here you can also risk $1. With $1, you're looking at $50 and above every day. It's about the time. Do you have the time? So let me stop sharing this. Let me share with my other phone to show you how the robots work. You can see this. This is a real life casino. All right, and you can bet. Just put the amount of money you want to put, and is the reason why this one is different from others is because you have traders who are doing this now, but the robot will actually help you to pick the winning trade. I've never done casino before. All right. The reason why I never like casino is because of what we hear that people get addicted to this stuff. I said, no, I'm a trader, right? But if I can participate in these things from my house with a robot, a sniper bot, then I'll do it. It's about money, all right? So it's not a sin because trading is also a betting. You need to know that forex trading is a bet. People don't like to call it gambling, all right? But it's gambling because you are speculating, but it's not just gambling blindly. That's a different, people blind gamble, just try to what is, no. But this one, you're speculating based on your fundamental knowledge, the technical knowledge, and the sentiment of the market. So you are actually speculating based on knowledge. And of course, then knowledge will help you to know how much you are to risk a trade and your take profit and all that. Same thing with this one. All right, with this one, you let me stop sharing this and share from my phone because the Telegram bot is on the phone. So you open your phone and your laptop, so the phone will give you the signal. Then you go there and stake or whatever. You put your 20 cents. Everybody should do 20 cents to master the system first. You put your 20 cents and you trade, and maybe that, I don't know, maybe that 20 cents can give you $2 or $3. I'm still trying to get it. So Mike said by evening, he is going to be with us to show us how to participate. So he's giving me a lot of clues, but I still find it difficult to get it. All right. So you see, is still sending me information. So now let me just show you how the robots look like when you go to Telegram after you've paid your $58, and you have access to where's that bot? Where's it? You have access to that bot. Yes, that's it. So that's the way it looked like. So it gives you signals, right? It will just give you signals. If you look at this one, this is a signal that went through, and you can see the amount, $39 or something. So it will just give you a signal, and you go to that chart that I showed you earlier, and you execute the trade. So if you just need to wait, this one is cooking. Just be giving you signals like that, maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Then you, based on the information there, you go to your chart and expose maybe $1, expose 20 cents, expose $5, and make money every day, right? For him, he's very, very excited about this project because this is a real project. So we have BITFOOT now, and we have this other high risk projects. You say, okay, high risk, I'm not going to do high risk till January. Well, that's you for me. I will start my high risk early, all right, to know the ones that will survive the December. So if any of them survive December, I know I have a good high risk system. All right, our Forex 2 we're making progress. Everything is moving smoothly. Our live trading section is amazing. And we have more of our community members who are now using the live trading signal to trade, and they are all growing accounts. None of them is making losses. So for me, that's huge. You guys know how difficult Forex can be. Our copy trade account is also growing, and the academy we're making progress. Right, we're really making progress so far. Yesterday we had margin 101. All right, that's when we even talked about this unrealized profit and floating profit. So it's like we are in a community of traders. All right, yeah, we came in with DGPT. All right, and now we have a community of traders. We have better project, better than DGPT. Now we have 5 high risk system better than DGPT. All right, so you just have to position yourself. It's about capital preservation. How much do you have? Where can you start? You start small. You know, our major project now is BITFOOT. All right, we have BITFOOT, which is our major project. We have crypto traders. Crypto traders is very easy. You just put your money there, and it just 3x every day based on the trading activities of this same meme coin. All right, this company, crypto traders, create their meme coin. All right, the other day they had Akuna. All right, and they trade, they make profit for you and 3x basically. So if you put in 100, you're looking at $300. Put in 1,000, you're looking at $3,000. That will be coming. The profit is not consistent like 1% every day. No, some days you can have 1%, some days you have 1.1, some days 0.7, some days 0.3. Like weekend, it can be very low. But the most important thing is that money is coming in daily. All right, you're making that money every day. All right. So far, I think everything is moving on smoothly. For those of you who want to sign up on the high risk, we posted the link on the page. And by 10:30 today too, you can also come for the registration. I think that's basically what I have for today. That's basically what I have today. For today, I just wanted to know that the future of this online space for us is bright. Donald Trump is in office, so we're going to see less and less and less of this very, very unsustainable system, all right? Because, we're going to have, good people regulating these things. When you have bad people in office, they will just take, when you have bad people in office, they will just take that, they can even give license to what they call them, to fraudulent people, all right? So they can even give license to fraudulent people to operate. We saw what happened this last 4 years when these people were in office. So many, technology that we believed in, even this centralized technology that we believed in, so many of them failed us. All right. So now we want to do, yes, project, or yet we'll still participate in high risk at the end of the day. Some of them, basically, like I said, through this December, now we'll know the ones that will stay, the ones that will not stay. That's all. We are done. We're going to embark on that project. But any of them that will survive December, boy, trust me, we will make a lot of money through this technology. So at this time, I'm going to give room for question and answer. All right. I'm going to give room for question and answer. Elliot, you're writing something. Is that the CMO, the one that like hot or not? All right. So at this time, Esther, yes,
Morning,
were
sir.
you trying to do withdrawal? Were you trying to do withdrawal today on that one?
Yes, I just performed my task now, and they're asking me to buy something.
We did our task today. We didn't withdraw. So that one is exactly like hot or not. And for me, I think this will be the last time I will do that here, this alternate system, if that is the case. Anyways, like I said, I expect some to fail. While of course, mostly this particular one, because the return is so high.
You say, please purchase investment product before withdrawing funds. Go to buy. Exactly what alternate was doing then.
Oh, okay. Then for me, I think this will be the last time we do that. We'll participate in that VIP project, all right, if that is what he's saying. But I'm going to get back to Mike on that, because this is supposed to be a 3-day-old project, all right? That means they are probably not different from astronauts, if that is what is happening. We did our task today, but we didn't withdraw. We did just want to be withdrawing every day. So anyways, that is 1 out of 5. If that one is gone, of course, then we still have our 4 high-risk projects running. So and we don't even have a lot of people in it yet. It just came. So many people have not even activated, and I'm happy if it's going. No problem with that. All right. So let's give room for people to ask questions. Now we know BITFOOT has come to stay. This one that I just show you now, the casino one, is good. Very, very good. It's a sniper bot that help you to trade. This one, you just need to open your laptop. It depends on how much time you spend. All right, that's how much you earn. You just take the information from the robot and you are executing the trade. That's all. All right. Then for the, I think basically for those who want to copy our trade, that one is also open. But for now, let's focus on the project we have and see the one that will survive this December. But I know BITFOOT is here to stay. Even the casinos project is here to stay because it's a real project. And the crypto traders is going to be here for a long time. And of course, the local ones, which is the what do you call it, the Gogo project, where you watch videos, it's still on. All right, it's still on. We have one where you watch videos of celebrities, and you also have the other one where you watch advertisement. Those projects are also high risk. That came from our brother Mike here in Ghana. All right, so then we have Mike Spain and Mike from Ghana. So far, Mike Spain has two. I think the casino one is the one I really like. I really like the casino one. I will encourage everybody to participate because from what Elliot is saying now, the high risk on this one that Elliot is saying now is so high. It's about 20% per day. You know these things. We always pray whether to be here for 1 month, but if it's gone, then that's it. I'm not really going to do that kind of project ever again. All right, this is the third time, and we're not, and they failed. Every other project is still running. So at this time, I'm going to give room for people to ask their question, your contribution. What did you learn from the BITFOOT? What is your plan with the BITFOOT? Then if it has to do with registration, please, we have time for that. 10:30, maybe critical questions you want, how do I invest and all that. 10:30 is for those questions, but this morning should be basically talking about the project we discussed and how you plan to position yourself. Mike, Daystar Mike, your hand is raised. So Esther,
Yes.
so this is also your section, all right? So that I can rest.
Good morning, our dear leader, Mr. Fred. Bless you, sir. God bless you, sir.
So the guy that came in with $200 the other day,
Edward.
I don't know, up to now, I don't know the account.
Yeah, I said he forwarded a message to me showing me that I told him to send an email back to the same people who communicated with him. And when he sent the email to them, they sent him a message that they are working on it. So I told him that then he should give them some time and let them work on it and get back to him. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. So basically what it means is that for those of you, all right.
I also sent an email to them, and then that's the same response. You see, they are not perfect yet. They have not perfected all their acts, but you can see that their motives, their genuineness is you can see. You understand? They're not perfect yet, but their motive is right, I think, and they are setting up very, very well. They're setting up very well. As issues come, as challenges come, they work on it and they handle it, and things are going well. They are still building momentum.
Really, I mean, I'm really impressed with the withdrawal, right? The VGPay pays you once you do withdrawal, you get it immediately. Then the Google one that they said is 72 hours. I actually got my withdrawal 24 hours. So I was really
okay. You've got it already. You've gotten it already.
Yeah, I got it the following day. I was surprised. I didn't even check because it said 72 hours.
It's between 24 to 72.
All right.
It's between 24 to 72.
So that means, guys, we have so far 3 high-risk systems. Two from Mike.
I wanted to ship in something concerning BITFOOT, please.
All right, go ahead.
Concerning BITFOOT, it's like the Phantom wallet is most adaptable and compliant to that project.
Okay.
Yes.
More than
that's what it is. Yes, that's what it is.
More than MetaMask.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think we should encourage ourselves and the community to prefer Phantom wallet. Use Phantom wallet. That's what I use myself. And
actually, that is what they suggested, that everybody should use a Phantom wallet from Joseph Tran and Albert. They were saying that the Phantom wallet is far better. for
It's
the
far
wallets.
better.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
And most adaptable.
all right. So that means you can buy the coin from the Phantom wallet. Is that what you're saying?
Very easily, very, very, very easily and smoothly.
All right. Then that's
Yes.
and that's great.
Yes.
The
Every
better.
transaction there on the Phantom wallet is very smooth, very easy.
So guys, let's get
also,
our Phantom wallet.
And also, I found out that in the Phantom wallet, there are times where the price of Ethereum is a bit low. Like you get a good price
Yes,
for
yes,
it.
that's a good
Yes.
observation. I observed it also.
Awesome.
And
Guys,
inter exchange transactions connectivity is very easy from the Phantom wallet.
well, then
You
I need
can
to get
easily-
my Phantom wallet immediately.
Yes, you can in case you want to buy assets from Binance, for instance. I use Binance mostly. It's very easy to get assets from your Phantom into your from Binance into your Phantom very, very easily. Very, very easily.
So the Phantom wallet is on the App Store, right?
Oh yes, yes. Just
so let me share my screen for those who don't know how it looks like. So because I want us to see to look at the wallet, then everybody should download and register. If you have an account already, you just need. I'm sure they have a browser. I've never used that wallet before, so but I'll be hearing about it. I'm happy that we. So let me say I just want people to know the logo. Where's this apps? Okay, where's it? Where's is it the app store logo? Okay, I think that's it. I'm sure this is it. All right. So I just want you to know the right.
Yes, Phantom is Phantom is PHAN.
Yeah, Phantom
That's
wallet.
it.
Phantom wallet.
PHANTOM. Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Is that it? The first one?
That's it, yes. Yes, the first one. That's it.
That's what you just clicked on.
Yes. All right. That's it, guys. I hope you guys, at least this recording, I will share it so that you can all
it's an excellent wallet. An excellent wallet.
You can all go and get your Phantom wallet and fund your account, get your coin. Let's start rolling. Let's start making money.
Somebody is asking a question that what about those who have already used MetaMask?
You just get the link and get your Phantom wallet and transfer your whatever you have there to your Phantom wallet. And of course, I'm sure the Phantom wallet will have a browser, all right? So you take your link.
Yes, it has a browser.
Go to the browser, and that's it. You don't, we all started with MetaMask, but now as the system progressed, we can see that the Phantom wallet is actually better. So that's it. All right. So guys,
I wanted to
you
give
download
a
the
little.
Phantom wallet.
Yeah. I wanted to
So
give
when you
a
download
little.
your Phantom wallet, I'm sure they still have this 12 phrase, the 12 phrase word. Mr. Pastor Daystar, do they have the place where you can have your 12 phrase?
Yes. Like every other wallet, yes, they do.
Yes. So guys, and make sure when you are creating your wallet, get your 12 phrase word saved. That's your key. Very important. Yeah, go ahead.
And please, sir, concerning the Google project, I want us to understand something. We are not investors in that project. We don't invest money there. We are workers for Google. We are employees. We're employees of Google. And at the end of 365 days, your agent level funds will be given back to you. That's how it works. So we are agents and employees of Google and are paid salaries depending on your agent level. Yes, so it's not an investment. It's not an investment platform. We actually are employees of Google, and they pay salaries. The monies we receive are salaries, depending on your agent level.
So my question is, do you have people outside Ghana that are already on it, that have already made withdrawal? Because it's very important. I know those ones fund.
Yes. You know, Ghana is very, people outside Ghana have made withdrawal, but they mostly do with USDT.
All right.
Yes, and again,
so guys,
there is a, when you start, there is a minimum amount of money that you must have earned before you can start withdrawal. In your salary that you must have earned before you can start withdrawal. It's
That's
not
like
that you just
$10 and above. I know that one.
$10 above, right?
Yeah, you should have at least $11. That's what I found out. At least $11.
It depends.
$10.
It depends.
Minimum $10.
It depends on your agent level.
Yeah.
For some it can be more. For some it's 5,000. It's even 300. For some 200.
When you say 200, what do you mean by for some 200, some 300?
For
He's talking
instance,
about
like
the
agent
level.
level. Yeah. For instance, agent level 5, you are supposed to have earned at least 5,000 Ghana cedis before you can withdraw.
Really? You have to.
Oh, yeah.
You have to gather your profit until you have $5,000 before 5,000.
For that level, you should end that in 5 days. For instance, agent level 5, you can earn 5,000 cedis in 5 days because you earn 1,000 every day. For agent level 5. So when you start like today and the next day you want to withdraw, you will receive a message that the minimum earnings you should attain before withdrawal is 5,000. And once you get 5,000, you can withdraw. For a start, you can withdraw. And subsequently, you can start withdrawing at all times. And withdrawals, and there are no withdrawals on Saturdays and Sundays. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. We're very, very happy with this project.
I wanted to add something about the casino that Mike brought. The casino, the money is under your control. The money is not in the website. It's not in the company website. Just like the way, BITFOOT is, you have a Telegram robot, and all that you do is that the robot goes into the market and then fetches a trade. So you are now risking a percentage of your money from your wallet and you use it. So what you do, you open an account with the casino because it's a real casino, and the account that you have, when you pay the $58, it's actually for the robot. You are paying for the robot. That $58 is for the robot. Then the 15, you can decide to put 15 in your wallet because the company doesn't have access to your money. You have control over that money. So you are risking your money according to now. Let the robot give you signals to be able to take advantage of the casino to make profit. Because the other ones, they are taking assumptions. The other traders are taking assumptions based on what they know about casinos. But the bot gives you signals. Okay, go for this box. Click here, click here, click here. Make your money. You click here, click here. So according to what you raise, so you put $15 in your wallet, and then you can risk $1 or 20 cents. And then when you raise the 20 cents, according to what the robot will give you, you make profit. So by the end of the day, sometimes you can make up to, from what Mike said, he and Antonio, they made $100 sometimes in a day. In the morning, they made $40 and added it. So in total, by the end of the day, they made close to $200 just in one day, just risking $5 and all that. So this one, the money is not in the website, it's under your control. And after you finish trading, any money that is in your account, you just pull it out and take it to your USDT wallet or whatever you want. So you just put, the robot is what you pay for. You put a little money there that you are going to use to trade. Then the robot will give you the signal for you to be able to trade. So that is what I've heard of casinos. I know people go and do casinos, but I've never traded like that before in casinos, but it's amazing to know, because when we are trading forex, people have funny mindset about forex. Me, I'll tell you the truth. If Ghana Lottery contacts me like this, I tell them I don't do lottery, because lottery is, you don't have knowledge, you're just wishful thinking, and that is serious gambling. It doesn't make sense. When you do that, you don't make money at all, because you are just wishful thinking is what you are using. But when you have knowledge, okay, it's no more gambling. It's now becomes it's now become a knowledge. You're now using the knowledge to now find the money. But when you don't have the knowledge and you are trying to use your brain to do it, that is what lottery is doing in Ghana here, where we call it Ghana lotteries. You understand? And that one is more dangerous. Because you don't have the knowledge. So the robots just give you the signal. It connects with the system, because you have your name, the same name information. So it's linked to the casino. So the moment you open the casino, the robot start giving you signals, and it gives you the winning signals. So once you follow the exact signal, you always make money. So you just follow the signal. You are not playing like the other players. You'll be in the board. You see that other players are playing, trading in the place. You see different people are trading on the board. But the robot will give you a specific one for you to go for. So when you follow the robot, you will be making money. So you are totally different from those who are playing the casino, because you are trading with a bot. So in a day, you can max up to as much as you want. Yes, it's as much. So just understand, as my husband said, let's start with 20 cents. Let's understand the system. After we understand the system very well. So as this one is for meme, this one is for casino. That's how it is. So this one's, the monies are under your control. It's not in the company's control. That's what I wanted to chip in. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, like we said, we believe that the bad ones will go, while the good ones will stay. So far, we have 3 high-risk projects that are very still viable, like the Google and the VDPay. These two came from our brother, Pastor Mike. Then we have the casino now, right? The casino from Mike Spain. Mike Spain is very excited about the casino. You know, those guys, that casino, they like this casino too. But now you have a robot that is giving you money. And even the robot is making money. I don't really know how much that your $58 is doing, because he said even the robot gives you money every day. So today, Mike is going to come into our room, maybe around 3 p.m. from what he's saying. I'll send the link. Let's come in and understand the technology. At least it's not expensive, just for 50. You need at least $59. You fund with 58. Then your robot, for your casino platform, you can even put $10 or $5, all right, but at least $10, so that you start by risking 20 cents. By the time you master 20 cents, because with 20 cents, you can earn up to $30 every day. Then you can now start risking more. $1. He is doing $5 now. All right. So at this time, we're going to call it a day. I'll see you later today by 10:30 for support. Thank you. God bless you. Do have a beautiful day. Bye.